So the Nuggets win the tip. Leonard looking around. Here's Jordan.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
So the New York starting five. We've got Jordan, Jaylen Brown out there with John Stockton, and it's Robinson, and it's Leonard in at the 4 slot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Anthony against Jordan. Here's Shumpert. No good on the 3. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Goes up, and the dunk by Jordan.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Shumpert. Outside Kid. That one falls.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Here's Anthony. Over Jordan. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Nuggets on offense. 4-point game. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Fires the 3. Anthony can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for New York. Out to the right wing. Stockton passes to Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Chandler outside. Pass to Carmelo. Bank shot, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Martin's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Leonard against Stoudemire. The pass to Kidd. Outside jumper. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, and Shumpert looking very comfortable, knocking down shots from beyond the arc, just like he did there.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Martin. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Passes it to Carmelo. And Anthony gets double teamed. Back to Shumpert. Martin against Robinson.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot and stayed right there to clean up the glass.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Kidd. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Anthony kicks to Martin. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man pretty pass.
Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Carmelo. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Jordan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jordan's got 22 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And there's the pass to Shumpert. And he banks in the layup. Shumpert's got 5 now.
Boy, that quick lateral movement that Shumpert has makes it so hard to stay in front of him.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Curry is out there with Ellis. Then it's Simmons. And it's Garnett. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. And Ellis throws it down.
Do you love Monte Ellis finishing with that kind of authority? He's an excellent dunker for his size.
Pass to Martin. Anthony looking it over, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And New York making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
I'll tell you, they love seeing that from Monte Ellis, sharing the basketball and keeping his eyes alert.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Simmons. To the paint, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
The drive by Jordan.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Smith kicks to Kidd. Garnett grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 15. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Kidd's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
New York calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Kidd. And here's Anthony for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh, nice use of the up fake there. Melo got him to bite.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for New York. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Anthony. And Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Anthony up on top. Guarded by Simmons. Shot's good by Anthony.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. They get it back. Jordan. Smith with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Now here's Kidd. Stoudemire, right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
New York trails by 18. Outside Kidd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Monte Ellis checked in for Jordan.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's New York holding a big 8. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Stoudemire out there with Chandler. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Woodson.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Releases. And that one goes long. New York leading by 20. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And so Jordan nails both of them. New York. Shumpert with it. He has 5. Outside Anthony. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. The drive by Shumpert. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Kidd. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's Jordan, and it's good, 2 points. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Jordan can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Stoudemire. Garnett with the block.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Jordan against Shumpert. Back to Kidd. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Kidd. Anthony's shot is off. And here we go. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Shumpert passes to Stoudemire. Back to Shumpert. Picked his pocket. Jordan against Kidd. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Right side Kidd. Dishes to Stoudemire. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Smith checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Shumpert. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And the Knicks miss again. Shumpert's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Over in the corner, Brown. And the 3 off target. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. New York, no good that time either. New York with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Shumpert. Outside Anthony. Here's Martin. Robinson with the block. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And Stockton slams it in.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Anthony against Martin. Three-pointer. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets...
And so it's New York with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And New York, looking at who they've got Robinson. Stockton is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Martin in at the 3. Leonard, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For 3, Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Passes it to Novak. Martin against Smith. Here's the dish to Brown. Out to Chandler. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the 3 ball is good.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. To the middle. Robinson with the block. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Leonard brings the double team. Smith outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Chandler. Kicks to Smith. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here is Novak. He's covered by Leonard. Novak, the pass to Brown. Rejected by Stockton. It's Brown on the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Martin kicks to Robinson. It's good. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Brown the pass to Novak. Back to Brown. Smith on the wing. Smith outside. The tray. Robinson pulls it in. And here are the Nuggets now. Stockton outside. And finished off by Stockton.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good from Smith.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now Stockton. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps